Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, ma'am. So here thing is data input buffer. Ma'am, can you see my screen, right?
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
Yeah. So the no the data comes to the input buffer, and and we have the column in the PDV. So this data gets assigned to the columns in the PDV. Okay. So at this point, what happens is, okay, let me show you. So this data comes to the PDV and gets
Mm-hmm.
assigned to the PDV, right, ma'am? In this
Mm-hmm.
way. So, so at this moment, while using this keep statement, so
Mm-hmm.
it says it works before the PDV, right? So at this point, the column names gets dropped. Okay, I mean, whatever column names we use in the
For
keep
the
statement.
data entry into the columns, right?
Sorry, ma'am.
Before the data entered into the
Right,
in the
exactly,
column. So yeah,
exactly.
so this variable will be removed.
Removed. So only the data present in the input buffer, it only assigns to the particular, only those column names, three column names. So here
Mm.
what happens is the time gets reduced, right, ma'am?
Yeah, yeah.
The
You
time
don't
in
need to I
assign all
guess
the values, right? Assign
all
all the
the
values,
values.
it assigns to the only to the limited columns available. So
Yes.
the time gets reduced in terms of processing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So in terms of option, what happens is everything gets assigned to the data set,
Mm-hmm.
and after that we remove the uh it,
Variable, right?
variables, exactly, variables.
So
Okay.
it will increase the timing, processing time, and
Exactly.
like.
Exactly. So only so yeah. So that no, even that in terms of that we I know whenever we use keep option at this point.
Okay.
Okay. For example, if you use keep option at this point, what happens is here the data set, okay, no, reading the data set itself, will only read two column names.
Oh, yeah, name and
Yeah.
date.
So it'll be the same as like the previous one.
Yes, okay.
Yeah. Okay. The thing is, we don't usually uh write keep option here because normally, we read all the all the variables, okay,
Mm-hmm.
and we do the processing work from we do the processing work or the analytical work for all the variables, and at the end of the variable, and at the end of the work, after that we choose which are which are the variables we want. Okay, normally,
Okay.
normally, that's the criteria which we normally do in the real time. But if you think that I need only these variables, I'll work with only these variables.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so at that time you can
Then
just
we can use
opt
the
for this one.
statement, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So at that
If we
time,
already know
which
which
variable to
column
be
we want to work with.
exactly? Yeah, which variable to
But
to
I
be
think most of the time we are
uh
using this option, right?
which
Like
one, ma'am?
keep the most of the time in real time scenario, most of the time we are using keep option, right?
Yeah, we can use both. The thing is, for example, if you want to use, if you have done with all the analysis work, at the
Hmm.
end you can directly mention keep these variables. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, the only condition where we use the keep at the set statement. I mean, keep option at the set statement is whenever you know that you have to perform the operations, or the analysis work only only for these kind of variables, then then you can happily use keep option at this point at the set statement.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Otherwise, it's always, it's always, advisable to you. I mean, my point is, otherwise, you can bring in all the variables and then, do your, analysis work on it. And after that, you can drop, whatever, variables you want.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, that is the case, ma'am.
Mm.
So the same thing applies for this one, the drop.
statement
Yeah,
and
drop
drop.
statement. Yeah, drop statement and drop option. So everything is same, just like keep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just here I had to mention drop. For example, if I mention drop here, drop equal to name, age. Okay, so for example, I have mentioned drop here, so I'll be getting the rest of the other variables. Okay, sex and height, weight. Okay.
Mm.
For example, for example, if I mention drop here and again drop here with the same variable, so now what happens, ma'am? Will will the data get with with the data gets processed or not?
I think the data will not process, right?
Yeah. If you
We
observe
just
carefully, yeah, if you observe carefully, what we're doing is we are we are just append some sorry, we're just setting these variables into DS1.
mm,
Okay. We are moving, we are copying this, we are copying the data from class to
mm,
DS1, right? Right,
mm,
ma'am?
yeah.
So while copying, what we're doing, we are only, so, we are dropping name and age,
Mm,
right, ma'am? So
yeah.
we are dropping name and name and age. Okay, it will process. The next one is at DS1 again, we are dropping name and age. So it will throw us a warning that name and age cannot be found. See here, okay, has never
Available.
been referenced because because we have already dropped the variables name and age, and
Mm,
we cannot again drop them, right, ma'am?
yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. So here either you drop here
Okay.
or
Or
drop here.
okay.
Yeah, okay, that is the point, ma'am.
Mm,
That is the example here. Yeah, yeah. The next one is rename statement. Okay.
mm.
Yeah. So the rename statement, it just renames the variable name permanently. Okay. For example, if you want to rename the a variable name permanently, then
Mm.
there's a best option.
So what difference between the rename option statement the same? Uh,
Sorry, ma'am, come again.
The difference between the statement and option is the same, like works before PDV and
Yeah,
rename option.
same thing. It works. Rename statement. Rename statement works before PDV, and rename option works after PDV.
So it will permanently change the name,
Yes,
or
ma'am.
we can modify like in after the steps. If we by mistake we just rename like some different name and then we want to correct it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So what?
Again, you have to apply this rename statement.
Okay.
Yeah. And then there's another one that with the help of proc datasets. Okay.
Mm,
So as these statements doesn't work in proc step. So rename
mm.
only works in proc datasets with the help of modify statement. Okay. So when we go through proc datasets, we can discuss about this modify statement. But for now, just remember that rename works with proc datasets only in the modify statement.
Okay.
Yeah. 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 So rename statement applies to all SAS datasets. Okay. Rename option should specify for each dataset. So just like keep and drop that are
Mm-hmm.
created within the same data step and appears as a dataset option. Okay. Yeah. And let me just go through the example. No rename. Oh, it's right here. No, it is. And modify rename. But of data sets. Rename is equal to gender. Yeah. Um, yeah. So for example, let me just give you something else. Meta ts1 ds1 set ds rename is equal to gender. Uh, mm, False name f name first name. Okay. And give me this data ds set ds2 set ds1 to and has divide equal to HP. Okay, so let's log here. Okay, so you got the data set, and now I'm renaming this with the help of name. So with the help of
Maybe
statement.
that's fine. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it gets named. So it gets
Yeah.
renamed permanently. You see this one. Both the label and name will be same. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and for here,
Rename is
yeah, it gets renamed permanently. Okay,
okay, actually.
yeah, HT. Okay, yeah. So as like keep and drop, the same, no, the same applies here in terms of option and statement.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So here, so just like as keep and drop, they can't work in the, they can't be work, they can't be used in the proc step. But unlike rename, which only works with proc datasets, only with the help of modify statement. So what we are doing is, we are just, bringing out the proc datasets. So no, so here the the normal syntax of proc datasets is something like, so it helps to do some operations on a data set. For example, so here we are using lib name. So it's a it's a library name. So it refers where the where the data set is. Okay. So the data set is in the work library. So we are mentioning work, library equal to work and mem type. So member type. So member type is something that, so it tells what is the type of a particular file. Is it a data file? No, no, we have few couple of files in a in a SAS location. So in this SAS library location, okay. One second, let me just show you that. Yeah, if you see here, we have a couple of files, right,
Mm-hmm.
ma'am? Okay. So these are some data sets. This is another file. Okay. So the views, okay, okay. So thing is, so if you see here, we have this one. We have this one is a data set, and we have a lever here, right? So this is view, ma'am. Okay, this is a view data set. Okay, and yeah, and we have a couple of other files like catalogs files, which are used for proc format. Whenever we create a proc format, a catalog file will be created. In that way, we have a few other files. Okay,
Mhm.
in order to mention which type of file I want to I want to what do you call operate on it. So it'll mention the mem type equal data. Data means normal data set. Okay.
Mhm.
So I'm modifying this DS. So what I modify, so which data set I want to modify? That is DS. So I'm using modify DS. So what kind of modification I want to do? I want to rename the particular variable. Okay, rename sex equal to gender. Run, quit. So if I do
So that
this,
in the last like quit, right?
yeah, quit normally we use for proc step. Either even if you use run, then no, there won't be any harm in it. But still, okay. So it has been modified. This is the log. Okay, modify is successful. Was successful. Renaming is variable sex to gender. Okay. Now if we print the data set, so we get sex. Okay, in a
And
sex equal to gender. What happened to this? Yeah, here now. Okay, gender.
variable sex is not an I.
Okay,
Not.
so it's already been assigned. 1 second. So we use some other. We, THT, wait. Okay. Yeah. So W2 wait. Okay. So it got changed. Got it, ma'am?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Next one is the delete statement. No, delete is something that if you want to delete some kind of a observation or entire row, we use delete statement. Okay. For example, if I run with this without this delete option, sub statement, so I have around 19 rows, right? So normally I have around 19 rows. So normally in class dataset, I know I'll have around 19 rows. Okay.
Mhm.
For example, in the age, I want to remove all the data points, all the data rows with the age of 12. Okay. I mention if if age equal to 12, then delete. Okay, ma'am. So
Mhm.
regarding this if then statements, we'll just go through in the next session. But for now, just remember, ma'am. Okay.
Mm.
If age, so just a normal sentence, right? If age, so if age equal to 12, then do what? Then delete. No, then I want to delete the particular data with age equal to 12.
Right.
Okay. I just execute it. I'll be getting lesser rows, 14 rows, because all the data,
It will remove the whole row.
yeah, ma'am, it'll delete the whole row. So if always delete the whole row, it's not about, it's not about, because for example, if you want to delete only the age equal to 12, so that will be missing and the rest will be there, right, ma'am? So, that is not the case, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
So normally, if you want to delete some person, I mean, some data in a, in a large data set, we delete, we deleted it on a whole, right? So, we just, we just don't delete we just don't make the only some particular variables to be missing. Okay. So we may have, such scenarios that I just want to make some few variables to be missing for this particular row. Okay. Hello?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in terms of delete, so it normally deletes the entire row. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we can make for example, for example, I just want to make this an age 12 to be missing, then we can do it. That's the other way of coding. But
Okay.
okay, but no, but not the case. So here I want to I want to delete a particular way. No, I want to delete whoever whoever is within the age of 12, not within equal to 12.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's the delete option here. So, sorry, delete statement here.
So delete statement will like delete the entire row, right?
Exactly. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But thing is, you have to mention, what kind of
Yeah. But
statement you have to
yeah.
delete. Okay, some
Yeah.
for what
Yeah.
kind of data you have to delete. You have to
Mm-hmm.
mention in form of if statements. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, can be a lengthy statement, or it can be a short statement. It's up to you, but you have to mention, but thing is, you can't directly mention delete age equal to 12. Okay, it doesn't work in that way, right, ma'am?
Yeah.
So maybe delete age equal to 12. If you see this one, we get there eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it should, so normally, as a, as the logic as we speak in normal language,
Mm-hmm.
okay, if age equal to 12, then delete. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, ma'am, next one, yeah, we are moving to some statement and some function. Okay, this is going to say take some time. You said you'll be leaving, you want to leave at 7,
Yeah.
sorry, at 10, or else, shall I continue this one? Some statement and some
Okay,
function.
we can continue like next session. Otherwise, Tulsi will
Yeah,
Tulsi
no
like
issues, ma'am. Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
okay.
yeah,
Okay then, ma'am. Ma'am,
yeah.
any
If
questions?
I
No, yeah,
yeah, I will do some practice in the
okay,
weekend.
okay.
So definitely like I will have some questions.
Sure,
Yeah,
definitely, ma'am. Please WhatsApp me if you have any questions. Yeah, please
yeah,
WhatsApp.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Correct,
Or
correct.
the or no, or next session you can ask me the questions. WhatsApp
Yeah,
or the next session. Anything is fine.
okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Yes,
Ready.
ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, happy weekend.
Yeah, you too, ma'am. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Bye.
Bye bye.